Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Rocket Labs just 7 days ago, to be exact on May 27th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $143.2. And at this point my main assumption was that this asset was inside the internal wave 3, and it had to reach at least $153.68 to $164.84, and then it has to have a cool down to this wave 4. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Rocket Labs. And I made my previous video when this asset was at this point, and since I made it, take a look right here in details. This asset hit exactly to the tick the lower border of this price target, and then it had a substantial reaction to the downside. And in my opinion, this is the top of the wave 3, and we are seeking the bottom of wave 4. And to be honest, guys, it is not for the first time when I predicted the price target, the exact price target that this asset should hit previously. And you can watch the video that I made before my previous video. Previously it also hit this accumulation range with an attempt with the assumption that it has to go higher, and it happened. That is why, guys, you can rely on my technical analysis as a part of your due diligence. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order, and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my Safe Haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and on today's video I will show you what was the news that was the reason of this substantial sell-off, during which this asset lost about 30%, almost 30% of its value, and how we can benefit out of its upcoming movements. So first of all, let me pay attention to the general sentiment related to this stock, and to do so just type in Google search bar RKLB stock and switch to new stock folder. And you will find the most recent news. Let me pay attention first of all to this one. Wait a second, Rocket Lab insiders cash out after SpaceX fueled surge in shares. And let me show you this article in details. The key bullets are following. Four Rocket Lab insiders, including the chief operations officer and a director, sold shares totaling millions of dollars on May 28th. Rocket Lab stock fell 15% to $122.39 all on Monday, following a rally in May and significant insider sales. The decline in Rocket Lab stock reflects investor reassessment of valuations in the space sector, with the company remaining unprofitable. And the main reason why this stock is moving south, first of all, let me show you this. ST Space Mobile Rocket Lab tumble following Blue Origin rocket explosion. And this explosion happened literally 5 days ago at this very top, and since it happened, you can see that this asset lost 30% of its value. And guys, you know that insiders might sell their shares for different reasons, and it is not a bearish sign by itself, but they cashed out at extremely high levels. That is also might be some kind of bearish catalyst. On top of that, guys, if you pay attention to the upcoming SpaceX IPO, you can see that, well, to be honest, this IPO is quite controversial, and it will happen within about a week, and the upcoming volatility for the majority of these so-called rocket stocks are inevitable. That is why, guys, you have to keep in mind that potentially these stocks, well, I see two options. Option number one, if IPO of SpaceX happens and the price of their stocks moves higher, all other rocket stocks will skyrocket, let's put it this way. But if right after this IPO the price of SpaceX goes lower, we might see the decline in the price of these stocks. That is why, guys, well, to be honest, I don't like to bet on this type of gambling, so-called gambling news. That is why I don't encourage you to bet on this stock as well, because in the short-term perspective we might see a substantial volatility that might not be so favorable to your account. And let me show you another news. First of all, I want to pay attention to the forecast from analytic firms. And as you can see, wait a second, I want to show you like this. Let's turn it on one more time. You can see that among 15 analysts, we have the consensus analyst price target that is set at $107.07, which is about 6% below our current price. The highest price target is set at $150 and the lowest price target is set at $60, which means we don't have a clear picture and well, clear direction of this stock for the upcoming 12 months. That is why the volatility is ahead of us. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I want to show you that according to Elliott wave theory and according to my technical analysis, we are seeking the bottom of wave 4 and we are potentially in this type of structure, internal structure. We've completed this type of 5 waves, you can see it right here, and we are in wave 4. That is a part of a bigger structure that will land much higher if everything from the fundamental standpoint will stay in line with well, with their intention and with their financials. But I have to say that, wait a second, I will show you in details. This wave 4, in order to remain bullish, in order to remain in motive wave, shouldn't break 50% retracement of the initial movement, initial wave 3 right here. And that is why, guys, if I pull a fib retracement tool from the bottom of wave 3 to the top of the wave 3, you can see that we already broke 0.5 level. And just yesterday we had a decent chance to be well in a motive wave to achieve much higher price targets, but for now I believe that the likelihood of its higher price targets becomes, well, the chances to hit much higher price targets in the short-term perspective becomes much slimmer. That is why, guys, be cautious with your position. Let me show you that on several time frames we can see that RSI is at extremely oversold condition, and we can see even a bullish divergence on a 45 minutes time frame. Let's switch to 30 minutes time frame. Exactly the same pattern. We have a bullish divergence. On hourly time frame we have just overbought condition, and RSI is moving south. 2 hours time frame, again extremely bearish sign that RSI is pointing to the downside, and that these mixed signals doesn't allow me to make a decision, proper decision, to give you a signal to, let's say, enter your long position or to short this stock, because in the short-term perspective I believe that this asset Wait a second, I will show you like this. This asset might hover for quite some time around quite broad range, let's say from $100, it is a psychological number, and maybe $120. And if it happens, guys, the breakout will identify the real medium-term trend. But for now, we have to see this cool down, we have to see this consolidation, and probably this consolidation will end on the SpaceX IPO date. It will take place on June the 12th. That is why, guys, be cautious with your positions. And well, the crucial point, the crucial level that this asset shouldn't break is the stop at $92.5, because if it breaks it, it will be a diagonal movement and we might not see the breakout above this all-time high in the near-term perspective. That is why, guys, be cautious, wait for more confirmation, and see you in the next video. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.